Same story, but just different paths.
Content officer Paul Triple H Levesque is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
If it isn't SmackDown's soon-to-be #1 pick.
Hi, Bailey. Good to see you too.
I'm kind of fed up with the draft, honestly. It's so subjective.
I apologize, my mic was off.
Isn't that the point?
I think the point is to serve certain people's interests, including those in charge. But for anyone who's a real wrestler with integrity, it doesn't matter.
Well,
I mean, you're a SmackDown superstar who's going to be drafted to SmackDown. Like I said before, what's the point?
It matters to me. Going #1 overall is a huge accomplishment. Shows that management puts a lot of stock in you.
true.
You know what? You're right. You should be proud. Good luck next week.
All right, Nick, what do you have to say?
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft on Monday.
Since SmackDown has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on SmackDown. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on that stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
So it's basically the same script, but just different people are saying it. Okay. Let's not do what we did last time in the other story and lose the match.
It's the woman who's keeping the draft rumor mills spinning.
That's not a superstar walking to the ring. That is a hype train, and everyone should get on board.
Well, let's just see whether she can take care of business here tonight or if that hype train is going to end up derailed.
And who am I going up against? Oh, okay.
From dungeon to diva to an all-time great. And her opponent from
All right. Let's do this.
I know some people are getting tired of the draft speculation surrounding this superstar. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And Natalya has to be careful not to get burned here.
This isn't Natalya's first match against an overly hyped superstar, and often by the end of the night, the buzz is dying down and her opponent is lying down.
In any event, it's good to see her looking like herself again after that strange trip she took as a part of the Beacon.
What an impactful STO.
Leading her into the corner now. Good golly, what a knee. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Up top they go.
Rowdy Buster. Right into the pin.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Natalya might be wasting too much time worrying about the crowd.
Power slam. This could do it.
2. Power still after 2.
That was a long 2 count there.
Ooh. Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Setting her up here. This game's about winning at any and all costs. This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is. Superplex.
That wasn't just a move. That she goes for the cover. Quick shoulder up.
Not even a near fall there. Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
And is
Oh.
she? Yeah.
She's bleeding.
It looks like she's bleeding now. Things are getting dicey for her.
Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now.
She fights back with the counter.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Oh, damn it.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Each exchange just
Damn.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight. Oh, one thunderous final blow. Face buster.
Man, that was vicious.
Ending up in harm's way yet
All right,
again.
finishing it.
Tombstone maneuver coming. Wait, no.
And that can vanquish Natalya.
Cover. Two. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Scorpion.
Oh, Jesus. Look at that freaking face paint.
At least for tonight, she absolutely lived up to the hype. Consider all doubts erased.
That's implying that there were doubts to begin with. How could anyone think she isn't worthy of the #1 pick?
Damn. Well, at least I won the match, so that's good.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
That's right, Byron. And all the rumors are saying this superstar will be staying on SmackDown as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by General Manager Nick Aldis.
Nice. All right.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. Always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
What did I say last time? I can't remember what I said last time. I know it wasn't. I'll do
I'll
comedic
go
fun.
with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Ah, yes, the resident WWE class clown. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Valhalla and I are starting an all-girl pop group. You want in?
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Okay.
Right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
And here's Triple H.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Valhalla, but I guess I can squeeze in time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
All right, continue the story.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the number 1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
Whoever did that is smaller than Tony D'Angelo. Well, we already have the bundle, so why? That's weird. We already know what you said. Alright.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened right there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed, masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
And then there's Punk.
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagine draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I appreciate your advice, but I don't think it is. Like I said, on to the next thing.
What do you want, Troy?
That attack came out of nowhere. You okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations.
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
All right. Excuse me.
Wow. Where did they get this competitor from?
Huh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
Okay.
Here she is, SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
All right. Oh, she's ready.
After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
She doesn't really have that luxury, though. She's not just another superstar on the roster. She's had some high expectations placed on her, and her job is to deliver.
Well, I'm hoping she gets the moment she deserves after what happened last week. The draft should have been a dream come true, but one lunatic in a mask turned it into a nightmare.
I got right to the gut.
Slam. Leg drop across the throat.
She's going up now, going up high.
Lift off.
Spiral tap.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Gets the short.
Just barely, but it counts.
Drops the leg. She's failing to put up any resistance here.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Oh, man.
Bam.
Bang! Vicious boot.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Here we go, cleaning off the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second. This will be the time to go, guys.
Boom! We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
And she's returning fire.
Uh-oh. Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Straight punch. Ooh!
I felt that.
And oh no, she's busted open now.
Boom! Full head of steam. She's just continuing to mount this offense.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Through the air, and connects.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Oh, okay.
Denied with an elbow.
Now she's looking for some momentum.
She's able to seize the opportunity, but she's got to keep up the pressure. Oh no, she's got the worst of intentions, and we are about to see.
Up. There we go.
A wake of destruction and demolished announce table. These two are dead set on destroying each other.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. And now she delivers her back into the ring. Oh, and she's really on the back.
She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again. It's the same attacker from the draft. Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters.
Yeah, it's a girl this time.
Good.
I wonder who's under this mask this time.
And this time, they're not getting away. The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Who is it?
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT? Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
I like how the guys were Tony D'Angelo. It's Roxanne Perez for the women.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers. And we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
And there's Punk again.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
Do you? I wonder why.
Roxanne's an attention-seeking lunatic, but we got her. I'm gonna take out my frustration in the ring, and that will be it. It's over.
Well, I hope you're right, but I think the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Yep.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
Yes.
The prodigy is here. And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
And her opponent, from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Alright, Roxanne. About to kick your booty.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, here we go. It's top off. Oof. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Both absolutely drained.
Stop, Kaga.
Refusing to give up. Who will break first? That is the question. Oof.
You can feel the contact from so
Damn, blah, blah, blah.
Just teeing off on another.
That shot ends things. Oh, Luthez press! Luthez biting.
Ew. That's not
Did
right.
that bite just make
But
her
it's
bust
effective.
open?
Someone stop this.
That was savage. What a disgusting act.
Big leg drop. Check out this power. Rowdy Buster.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Clothesline right to the back of the neck.
Roxanne is being overwhelmed.
This is where Roxanne...
Oh, that was stupid.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
Again? All right.
These two are loaded.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Ooh.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Each exchange just
Damn.
sucking the energy from these two. Two fighters putting their haymakers on it. Listen to this crowd.
Again? All right, here we go.
To leave everything out in the ring. Oh, jeez, looking absolutely rocked. And along the way down, last ride.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Oh, damn.
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination. Oh, wow. This could be a victory.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
This match continues on.
Gotta look out for that right hook. She counted that in.
Oh.
She turns that attack away. Uh-oh. What an inverted Frankensteiner.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
God, look at her.
Wait, it's
She's a
aggression in
bloody
the
mess.
corner. Yeah,
On the throat in the corner.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
so ruthless.
Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
Roxanne's having trouble assessing the situation. Perez is pushing back now.
Yeah, Perez able to momentarily
Oh.
stop the bleeding. But will she also gain command of this match?
Oh, yeah.
Sent all the way to the outside.
She's heading outside the ring now. And able to beat Perez to the punch.
Running leg drop.
Tossed back into the ring. Climbing up. She got something big planned here.
From way up.
A double axe handle.
All right. Have a good night.
Perez won't come back after that.
2. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is
Oh.
happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We gotta get
Oh.
some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And all this goes down
Oh,
to...
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no
Looks like
longer
Roxanne
stand
Perez.
by
She's
to
so
be
bloody.
treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget, I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Evelyn, Rhea, you just got a gifted sub from me.
Look,
Congrats,
I've already
love.
spoken to Adam
Enjoy it.
Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front, but we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I'll just say you're right.
Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from.
I think I said the nut or did a rival promotion. I can't remember the life of me. I'll just say they're from the MMA.
They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
I'll just say we used to train together.
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
All right. Yep, continue story. Hope you're doing okay after all that. Just want to let you know the other people's support. Nice. And there's JJ.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem. But are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate?
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
We were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I'll just say this is a unique way of
Well,
training.
I'm not fighting again for another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that. All right, I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay, and try to win? Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. Then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right. All right.
All right. Show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back.
Oh, you caca.
Nice! Now follow it up with a power move.
I like how she's like giving me directions of how to wrestle.
Stay aggressive, but don't get careless. You're gonna fit in just fine here. You're doing great. Keep pushing.
Oh, okay. That's new. Well, not really, but... Oh, you featherbrain. Oh. How dare you?
Hell yeah! You've dominated in the cage, now you're dominating in the ring!
Who are you talking to, me or Williams? Because he's the one who hit that move, not me.
Remember your training! You've got this!
Hmm. Nice.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point.
True.
What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being...
They go scheming
and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back. But they don't know I'm on board yet. We could use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity tag titles.
Is there any room for cosplay in that plan of yours? No? Okay, then how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
That's gonna happen the same way as the last story.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
Well, that's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone non-stop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if
That's
this
one
works
way.
out, who gave you the big break? Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Hey, Lexus and JC, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview. I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
There's a tag.
They call this the
Oh, Kaga.
Performance Center, not the flop around center.
Kiss my ass, Troy.
my new Mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level.
Tag is in.
I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
Alright, well, I'll get pinned. Okay, well, then I'm waiting. The hell was that? I'm waiting for you to pin me. Pin me!
Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them.
Alright, go ahead and pin me. Okay.
Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv? Ring that bell.
There we go. No.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy. But I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are. Typically, Unity title matches are intergender, but we're progressive here at NXT, so I'll allow it.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great, and Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Oh boy. Poor Chase.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexus King and JC Jane. They planned for a...
Well, this is what you get.
There you see what's at stake.
All right, here we go.
How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
If you're just joining the stream, hello, my darlings, welcome. We are playing WWE 2K25 My Rise. This is my second time playing through, and we're playing with two different characters in Scorpion, Paragon, and JJ. And we're just going in different paths like we did, like in the first playthrough. We're doing things differently.
Oh, strikes with the back elbow. There's the tag. Oh, right to the chest.
Okay.
Down across the neck.
He puts him into the corner.
Alright, well, come on. Tag her in. I'm ready.
And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support. Oh. Oh, straight forearm.
I'm waiting.
I gotta tell you, nostalgia is hitting me hard tonight. It feels great to be back here in NXT.
Too bad they don't.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline. But Lexus King.
Oh, like I did in the first story.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes. Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete
Huh?
tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC.
Oh!
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
It's nice because when I did the first playthrough, it was on SmackDown that we won the titles. Now it's at their home turf that we won the second playthrough. So I'm okay with that.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it though? Like you said, you're too close to this. It might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Well, good for you. All right.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will.
I'm sure you will.
Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Since we did SmackDown last time, we'll go to Raw. Oh, we got Jey Uso and we got Troy. Let's talk to Jey.
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
Why do you think I'm here? Word on the street is Raw and SmackDown need all the help they can get.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's embarrassing how easily people fall for Mutiny's spectacle of brutality and rebellion. They're so easily seduced. But we can exploit that weakness too. Turn their own game against them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
All right. Yeet.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan.
I like how he has the NWO shirt on.
One half of the NXT Unity.
This is Chad Gable. It is.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skins, not shirts, win matches.
Letting it get down to the wire a little early.
Being placed in the corner here. Can Gable withstand much more of this?
This is Chad's perseverance getting tested. He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long. Here it comes.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red. Oh, the elbow connects.
Here we go.
With a straight shot there. Answering back. Ooh.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Damn.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one.
Ah, mama.
Oh, man, the shot's raining down.
Yeah.
The scales are imbalanced.
Can Chad get out of this? And a kick out at two.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Gable is stumbling to his feet. Flips their opponent around into the flatline. Gable is completely out of it.
Here's two. Finally ends it.
All right. Cool.
Shed.
Merry
Perhaps
Christmas.
worth it now.
Here is your winner, King Chad.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey.
Yeah, I would like to hear his excuse.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they can trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That's a powerful call to arms, but is it appropriate for a relative newcomer to already be asking for a major shift? Doesn't this put you at odds with the very organization that just brought you in?
Kathy, because I have fresh eyes, I could see what's broken around here. Yes, I'm challenging the norms, but that's because I believe in the potential of this organization to evolve. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
Okay. Let's see if this works, though. tricks. I don't know. NWO was pretty cracking. I was a fan. Seriously, we're doing another NWO retrend again. Let it die already. Wow. I should give him how things turned out the last time we saw the NWO and WWE, but I can't help myself. Okay. Nope. No boy.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO? Relax. Let me explain. You'd better. I know you haven't been here that long, but in general, I prefer to only have one rebellion to deal with at a time.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
Fair.
I would have had I known you'd get this upset. Trust me, Pierce. I'm Team WWE. I'm going to shake NXT up from the inside and give us the upper hand. Just let this play out.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
We'll see about that. Hey, Shotzi and I have been having a wee chat. Not loving the vibes of Mutiny right now. We are definitely feeling the MW stuff though. If you're really on board, why not join me ringside? I want to take on Braun. You really send a message to your former Unity friends. Uh-oh.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, JJ.
He's not just emulating the new world.
God, Joe Coffey has like freaking hairy legs.
He's a true alpha male. Braun Breaker, ready to dominate.
The other thing is that none of the world champions or the mid-card champions have been even remotely. Whoa, okay, what was that?
Stand up to Mutiny's challenge. Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO
Anyways.
colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new.
Anyways, the champions besides the Unity champions are the only ones that are not being. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Shoulders down. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. One count and he gets his shoulder up.
Tried to make short work of things here. Drop kick finds the spot. Eat defeat. Got him in the corner now.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
And the dive connects. He's no longer looking at his best.
Ouch. They got their opponent in the fireman's carry. And takes over for a flapjack.
The end for Breakker is looking inevitable here.
Flips their opponent around into the flatliner. Feeling like it's over for Breakker.
2 count.
Oh, Kaga.
On earth did he kick out of that? I have no idea.
It's because Braun Breaker's not normal, Saxton.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to...
Perched on the top turnbuckle.
Oh, this is going to be unique. Breakker showing no answer for this attack.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
From the top. Splash. Turning it into the pin.
2. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Jay.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over.
God, he has hairy legs.
Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. Boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right, look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done. Even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO sneak attack.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. 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 You bastard. Why did you do this to me? I just got done with the match too, how dare you? Hey, what's up? Oh, no. Hang on. Hold on. Oh! Trish just got knocked out by an invisible man. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Alright. I'm sorry, Gunther. I love you. Good night. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just got jumped by 2 and this chaos is tearing us apart. Since Triple H and the board clearly won't act, I'm calling all Raw and SmackDown Superstars to unite and shut this down. United we stand. Sounds like someone just felt the real dominance. My time on SmackDown has been a bit tad. Maybe I need to embrace New World Order. Oh, Jesus. Maybe this is getting out of hand.
That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Oh, God.
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
Oh, God.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will. Because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
Damn. All right, Adam, what do you have to say? Oh, God.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to 2 factions.
I'll just admit that it was my fault.
This is on me. I didn't expect it to work this fast. Impressive if you think about it. But I'll fix it. Don't worry. I know how to clean up my messes.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum. And I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit. Including a non-refundable deposit on an arena. Throwback set and all.
Fine. But only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal 4-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
Alrighty then.
And here's the NWO contingent, hoping for a too sweet victory.
Oh, wow.
The following is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, JJ, R-Truth, Maxine Dupree, and Axiom.
The NWO is headed toward the ring, and you can feel the intensity. They're clearly here to make a statement. Right, Saxton?
The Apex Predator on the hunt again.
Orton is as dangerous as ever, perhaps even more.
assuming Orange representing SmackDown.
The ring
Look
general
at
making
he's
his
representing Raw.
march to the ring.
A man with technical expertise.
So I have people in my corner and they pretty much don't have anybody in their corners. We're all one big happy family.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's bold return set this whole powder keg off.
Right, Saxton, they came out swinging, but the ripples from that strike have put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future of WWE.
A knee drop delivered. So precise.
And another one for Good Adventure.
Forces the shoulder up. Just not
Attempt to win, okay.
He really felt the impact on that one.
Little hiccup in the road, but that's to be expected with a match like this. Picking up speed off the rope.
Oh, hip drop to the gut. And that was a stiff chain of strikes there. Catching a drop.
Hey, what's up, Gunther? He's like, screw you, I don't care about physics. Maxine Dupree!
And he goes for the pin. And he kicks it out too.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Not time to expect victory yet. Belly to belly.
Eat defeat.
Orton, how dare you? Why?
Getting set up in the corner now.
Don't do it, Orton.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Ah! Destiny, and it involves being broken in half.
I don't want to be your caca anymore.
Dropping the elbow. Here's the cover. Hook with the right.
Hey.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Money.
Snap power slam.
Hey. Hey, Orton, how dare you? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó?
Will this be enough? And a kick out at two.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Sorry, Finn. Goodbye. Woo!
Looks like this could be the end.
And that breaks up the pin.
Orton. Hey, I just wanted to bring clarity. Ah! Hey, no, I don't think so. You say, hey. Why do you have to do that? Orton, why are you posing outside? Whoa, hey, what's up? Okay. Hey, Finn, why don't you get in here? Get your butt in here. Hey. Guess what? How's the freaking pin, man? You Cinco Mactoto.
Solid contact from the Viper. Face buster plants him.
He's got him down to the pin.
A defiant kick out.
Oh, you apple cider.
Left in the tank.
Hey.
Randy now for the win. And it's broken out.
Hey.
Jumping leaping attack.
Aha.
Instead
Meanwhile, we see Gunther.
Hey, why are you ruining this one? Aha.
Gunther gets stymied. Oh, the knee directly into the face.
Look at this, just
Yeah.
unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Getting in position. What's he planning to do?
No, you're not getting in position. Kiss my duty. Aha. Oh, they're both down. They're both down. Get it. Oh, on the table, too. Oh, you hermaphrodite.
He's looking fairly drained. Extreme Rules takes an intense toll.
Oh, they killed the referee.
The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
Oh, me knee.
Finn turns it around. Oh, driving the elbow. Schoolboy line.
Goodbye.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe
Ref, what the hell are you doing?
Draped across the top turnbuckle.
Oh, right. Okay.
Devastating attack from the Viper. Got them off their feet here. Straight up down the throat.
Get up, JJ. What are you doing? Lick toenails.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Finn's at risk now. At risk of losing here.
Don't do I. Oh, you knocked out the referee again. How dare you? The referee would do to you, man.
Draping his opponent. Here we go.
DDT. Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Flashback. Is victory close? This could be it. And he stops the count.
Oh, my Lanta.
Gunther has that determined look on his face. Oh, nice scoop roll up. And the win. He gets the kick out.
Oh, again. Holy crap. No, you poo-poo. Hello. Oh.
Now Gunther looking to secure the match. Ooh, he fends that one. Elbow drop. Great height. He almost got caught by that one. Small package. Very, very nice. There's two. He kicks it.
Oh.
That was not the time to wallow in.
Missed the close.
Oh, you mama. Hey. Oh. What are you doing, Orton?
Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive. A heavy double axe handle.
Orton.
Big forearm.
Hey. Hey, Orton. Stop. Where'd he go? My butt hit the table.
Right out of the ring.
Get up. Get up.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party. Oh my God! Got the 4 Nelson. Slam!
Okay. Somebody get in, man.
Big double axe handle. Picking up speed off the rope. And there's on the top. Good.
Goodbye.
Taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Will he get on with it already?
Get your ass in here, dude. Come on. Oh. Ma'am. Hey, and baby. Oh, why? Hey.
He is still in this. And down for the count.
And a strong kick out in one. Wow.
I thought for
Hey.
sure that was it. Focusing their attack on the arm and bang! What a punch. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
No, he gets the shoulder.
Oh, P. Hey, what's up?
Keep this match going.
I just want to know you. I love you.
He's got him down. Here we go. Breaks the close count. He just
Oh, you. I'm sorry, Orton. You left me no choice. Ah, for crying out loud. How dare you, Orton. All right, one more. I hope you... Okay, yay. Holy moly. That was actually a good fatal four-way.
The NWO proves once again why they're back and more formidable than ever, clinching a critical victory tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. This victory isn't just significant, it's too sweet.
Can I just say that Maxine Dupree looks gorgeous?
Tonight was a revelation, but let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I apologize for the confusion. It was never my intention to let Raw and SmackDown superstars get caught up in this. I hope that you all can someday understand that I was fighting a much greater enemy. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny! You're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And our truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure? It was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in our truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think you would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Oh. Nice.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye, piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they used to train together. Wow, that's deep.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
Well. How dare you?
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
All right.
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all-WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Hooked up in a pump handle.
Neck breaker!
Goodness, that was nasty.
As the setup in the corner of the ring.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
All right.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
She escapes the attack.
Oh, baby.
Oh my God! Inverted Frankensteiner.
The degree of difficulty for something like that can't be overstated.
Melinda's aggression, just pure brutality. Come on, easy. So, come on now. So I guess that's what it means to do whatever it takes to stay champion?
Back elbow.
She's looking to the WWE Universe for support.
There's the tag. And it is on. My goodness, calm down. Freakazoid?
Bam! She flipped that attack around. Timely reversal on Lynch.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Becky can't stop this string of offense. Becky's fighting spirit needs to cause a change here.
Just tops their opponent. How about the strength of the champ? Just flinging off the challenger. Check out this power. Rowdy Buster.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting.
Just grounded and pounded. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Perched up high. She went overboard and missed.
That looked bad.
Uppercut, jarring. Turn it around with a reversal.
Leg drop.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Sharp blow to the neck. I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but
You might have to because it's the top of the last ride.
gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Oh, I could have hit it any time.
Oh, man.
What the heck?
Great athleticism. Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title. No! Kick out at two. Good Lord. Scarily close to three.
Now positioned on the top rope. What now? I mean, what else can you possibly do to your opponent?
Take the attack to the next level.
Dropping the elbow. The challenger really struggled for the title.
And the glory.
She kicks out with force.
Oh.
I think we'd see a kick out there.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Look out. All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Get in the ring, Becky. Come on. Thank you.
Kick down.
Oh.
All tied up. Is this enough to do it?
A kick out at only one.
Right now, I just don't know.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though. Into a top lock.
Sorry, Becky.
They got their opponent in the fireman's carry.
The champion into the pin. Breaks the pin and keeps this one going. Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
And Rob avoiding the clothesline.
Whee!
That could be enough to continue the reign.
Two. Kicks out.
Oh, man.
I thought the champ had it in the bag. This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a
Tombstone maneuver coming. Wait, no. Wow. Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
There's two. Got the shoulder up.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away. And who knows if there'll be another
Ah!
shot. Yet you can't
Seth, what the hell?
And that result leaves everyone
Wait, you know what?
shocked. But will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time?
Kick.
Shoulders are down. To retain.
And the champs retain.
That's what you get, Seth.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT United Tag Team Champions, JJ and
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. R-Truth is too much. Yeah, let's just
That
talk
was
to
a
them.
big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first started training together. For every stride we made, it seemed like there was a setback. But no matter what happened, you never gave up. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Let's go to SmackDown then.